The video shows dozens of migrants pulling aside a razor wire fence.
Migrants running right past officers. Take a look. A group of 7 men emerged from the brush.
This isn't a joke. This isn't over-embellished. The borders are wide open.
If you are smart enough, you will know who I am. But you are really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're gonna know who I am.
They're printing legitimate passports out and handing them out to as many terrorists as they possibly can to get them into South Central America and have them funnel up through the southern border.
Venezuela.
Okay.
There's no easy way to tell you this. We found your daughter's body. An illegal immigrant that was a getaway from El Salvador raped her, strangled her. These murders are very horrendous.
I would say not only Al-Qaeda, ISIS-K type operatives, but you're also looking at state actors.
As long as that border is wide open and nobody in America is paying attention, why would they attack now? Why wouldn't they just keep, hey, let's train some more guys up, get them passports, have them infiltrate into the U.S. Going still good, get some more trained up, get them passports, get them in there. Get as many of these terrorists into the United States as we possibly can, and then if they ever do actually secure that border, that's go time.
Raise your hand if your government plan would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants.
You're looking at China, Russia, Iran.
There was a woman from Iran who was turned over to intelligence specialists as a subject of interest.
This is a country with 0 borders. They've already caught people.
All of these state actors have unconventional warfare mandate. I mean, look at what happened on October 7th. You know, that was horrorism. That was beyond terrorism.
9/11 was a $500,000 budget.
The attack in Russia at the theater, October 7 by Hamas in Israel. These are all local, distributed attacks of horrorism. You know, horrific attacks, not World Trade Center type things, but where we live, work, and play.
We could face a coordinated terrorist attack from elements among the millions who've entered this country illegally over the last 3 years. Is this fear justified?
I am worried about the possibility of a terrorist attack in the country after October 7th.
We can't be amateurish about it, and we can't be casual about it. We've got to train ourselves. We've got to be great communicators. We've got to be able to build these networks you were talking about.
This is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
In a different way. We are opening different conversations that have to do with national security.
You said something interesting on an episode of Shawn Ryan that I saw a couple weeks ago.
What I've heard Sarah and others say.
Over 1,000 suicide bombers were sent by him alone, and the U.S. is dropping cash off at his house weekly.
Is that all indications are that they have trained heavily in close quarters battle, local distributed attacks, and that there's a very good chance that the next thing we see on the homeland could be an October 7 style house-to-house, restaurant-to-restaurant, synagogue-to-chapel kind of attack on a massive scale.
This evening, we are also following this new security warning right here in the U.S. from the FBI and Homeland Security, warning of potential threats to public gatherings, the timing of this, and why they're concerned tonight.
As I look back over my career in law enforcement, I would be hard-pressed to think of a time where so many threats to our public safety and national security were so elevated all at once.
What did the DC snipers do? I mean, think about that. You talk about a $500K budget, like the DC snipers shot out of the back of a car and shut down the Beltway for weeks. Imagine the systemic paralysis that would result from an October 7 style attack across 6 cities at the same time.
I mean, we know what that looks like. You people better start paying attention to what is going on, because this shit is going to happen.
We're looking at an unprecedented level of collaboration between state and non-state actors.
These organizations are not competing against each other anymore. Now it's 21 terrorist organizations working together and training together in Afghanistan with one common goal, and that is us.